I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing. Might as well just ride away. Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon.
Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lifting every part of me, I'm free from what I'm living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lifting every part of me. So don't tell me you want me, just because you love me, just because you saw me at the party. Bring my homies, you can take it slowly, you can take it slow. Don't tell me you want me, just because you love me, just because you saw me at the party. Bring my homies, you can take it slowly, you can take it slow. Because or maybe I'm good at pretending that I moved on. I know that we got a lot of the same friends, and soon enough there come a weekend when we just not bring it up. Yeah, maybe I'm weak, but it's taking too long to get over you. Funny how something can hurt you so bad, but you fall right back. Happens just like that, and I'm not quite convinced that it won't end the same this time. Tell me, can people really get a fresh start? Should I be more careful with my heart? I'm treading carefully. Crazy how something can scar you so deep, but you fall right back. I'm not ready to need you again, unless this time we're holding on. The truth is I don't know how to forget. So when I saw you coming, I knew I'd be swept right back up, and I didn't care. Been hiding from the truth, but
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I'm running on diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't bagging. Diesel, feeling I'm massive. I kill it like Shaq, I'm shacking. That little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm dead with bomb, 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 bomb. Feeling I'm massive. Feeling like bomb, 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 bomb.
I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna.
I'm running on diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap, I'm captain. Honey, no rings on me, ain't bagging. Diesel, feeling I'm massive. I kill it like Shaq, I'm shacking. That little bitch, she savage. Hit it on top all night, I'm dead with bomb, 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 yeah, bomb, 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 bomb. Feeling I'm massive. Feeling like bomb, 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 bomb. Dip, slide, when I wanna dive. Hit it to the rhythm all day and night. Raising the vibe, ain't no wasting the time. Gotta shoot my shot till I get what I like. Shawty really wanna fuck and I'm on one. Little homie looking bad, never got none. When the pop song, girl, go pop off. When we got that beat, you can't go.
I just I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna wait a while, wait a while, wait a while. I just wanna.
I'm running on diesel, baby, I'm active. Shawty wanna know what's happening. Baby, no cap,
from the start, from the start, from the start. Hey, hey, did you hear them sirens playing? Hear them sirens playing from the start, from the start, from the start. Hey, hey, hear them sirens playing from the start.
I believe we're live. We should be good. Let me quickly go have a peek. Hello, everybody. Let me know if you can't hear me or if I'm too loud, the music's too loud, anything like that. Right, so we have Team Push going up against Trap Team tonight. This is the final game of Week 2 for Division 2. I'm Corey, otherwise known as Octoromus. I will be both the broadcaster as well as the color host for tonight. I'm glad to be here on the thing. Ignore me being tucked off into the corner. Tip Rat will be joining us in a moment. If the mic is quiet, give me just 1 second. Make sure everything is going good on my end. The mic is super quiet. Okay, give me 1 second. This is honestly a standard at this point. Okay, is that a bit better, or is it still pretty quiet? I'm just going to turn down the music on my end. Yeah, I think the music was just ridiculously loud. I should probably turn it down for whilst we're in intermission. Singlet, let's go. It is too hot to do anything. Still quiet, saying Spooky Man. Alrighty. Okay. There is a bit of a delay on the stream to me, so how is this? I've hopefully adjusted it, so it should sound a little bit better. The music's down, and I should come out pretty nicely across the mic. Yeah, the Carlos saying the heat is killer lately. Absolutely, it is insane. Hey, there we go. We have Rat. His camera's on. He's joining us here. Okay. Okay, yes, it's fine. It's good. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Good to know. Good to know. So again, going into tonight, we've got Trap Team facing off against Team Push. Final game, week 2, going to be a very good one. I absolutely love casting Div 2. You can see a lot of the comfort picks come through, all that sort of stuff. In just a moment, Rat will be here to kind of join and talk with us and stuff like that. I will go through some of the team selections from Trap Team accompanied by Push Team. A lot of their comfort champions and the kind of rankings and stuff like that. It's still a bit too early to kind of look at the kind of past games, all that sort of stuff. So until that all starts coming to play. But should be a good night. Should be a very, very fun night. Hello, who is this trapped? Is this Rat that has come in to join, or someone else?
Hello.
Hello, Rat. How are we tonight?
Good, man. Good. How are we going?
Good. I'm glad to have you here. I'm excited for tonight. It's been I've been watching the games throughout the week. It's been fun to watch all that sort of stuff, whilst hopefully establishing a nice stream for everybody to be able to witness. We have the game starting at about 6:30, so we'll get into that when the time comes.
Hey, yo, we're live, baby.
Indeed we are.
I didn't know we were live, baby, but how are you, people? It's good to have you on board tonight. It's going to be kick-ass games on tonight. We have the Coven versus Trap Team. I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, okay, good. It looks like Indigo saying that my mic is a little bit quiet compared to Rat's. Give me just 1 second. I will adjust some sliders on the fly. I can't really do this sort of stuff whilst off stream, since I don't know what it looks like once it goes through the kind of YouTube bit rates. So give me just a second. I will touch up my microphone, hopefully get it to a standard that we can all like.
Yeah, perfect. Now, look, I'm excited for this this battle of the Titans. Have Push. They've got a really solid roster. Fancy in the jungle, Exalted Tiger top, Spooky support, Spooky Man ADC, and their mid laner, I think it's Rich Sniffin. Look, we've scrimmed these guys a couple of times, and they've had a good showing. So interested to see how Push come up to the field today.
Yeah, I've just
On the
adjusted
other side,
some of
we have
my
Trap Team.
settings quickly. YouTube, the chat in the YouTube, how am I sounding? Is this maybe a little bit better? I've tried to throw it through a different outlet. Let me know if this still isn't good enough, otherwise.
Oh, look, I can't hear at the moment, but maybe a little bit more there, Causa.
Alrighty, give me just 1 second. Do you want to just hold the floor whilst I'm trying to find which one of 400 sliders this is?
That's okay. So we got the Trap Team coming in, the other team as well, the other side. So Trap Team, don't know a lot about them. To be honest, I've vested them once. Haven't had the luxury of scrimming them. But look, going to be interesting to see our Trap Team come up against Push. I think they're going to have to play the early game really strongly, being that Push are quite confident in the early game. So interesting to see how they're going to play out today. I'm just getting up some GG links here, so I can talk a little bit about the men on each roster, but just give me a second here, Causa.
No, that's all good.
It's a pleasure to be on board with you tonight, Causa.
I'm very excited for to go into tonight. What I can do though, something I quickly threw together. Let me just get up my OBS stream for you.
Let's go, baby.
There you go. So, do we want to start with Trap Team or Push first?
Hey, let's talk about trappies.
Alrighty, well, let's quickly head over to this screen here because I've set up some scenes for everybody. So going into this, we have 42 average in the top lane. He's going in gold 2. With then a lot of the his kind of comfort champs lying across Jax, Set, Garen, Wukong. Just a pretty bruisery top lane from the looks of it. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, look, he's going to have a strong showing against Exalted Tiger. On the contrary, Exalted Tiger plays a lot of those tank champions, Sion, your Ornn, and those sorts of champions. So it's going to be interesting to see if any of 42 average champions get banned out. Swapper in support. Swapper's been really consistent this split 0 for Trap Team. So interested to see how Swapper goes. Swapper has picks like Galio, Brand, Nautilus, Rel, Alistair. So nice and meta picks, Rakan, Karma as well. We have in the mid lane Metal Face Doom. I actually don't know a lot about this champion, but it seems pretty stock standard. So played a bit of Vladimir, a bit of Rice in there. Nasus mid, Kale, Kennen, Smolder. So going to be interested to see if he goes to that scaling sort of mentality matchup as well against Rich Sniffin and Dawn in the jungle. Jarvan player, Jax player, Kiana player, maybe looking to go for a bit of lockdown, a little bit of a carry there on Dawn as well. Last but not least, Parquez. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I do apologize, but we have Harquez ADC, Caitlyn, Ezreal, MF, Kai'Sa, Ashe, Zaya, Varus, and Siva. So, look, Trap Team are quite versed with their champion pool. I'm going to be interested to see how that plays out and whether we get an all-in comp or whether we get more of a skirmishy comp or whether we get the scaling comp that I'm sure that they know how to play. Corey.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting towards Trap Team's kind of lineup. With that, we'll have a quick peek at Team Push. Let's see what they're kind of going to be running into. Which we again in top lane, Exiled Tiger, like you were just saying, Silver 3, a lot of tanky, a lot of bruisery sort of kind of lineups going into this, which is we definitely need that on the a lot of kind of Team Push side, because it seems a lot of their other laners play a lot more damage types or burst types and stuff like that. And then with Fancy in the jungle, very strong Ambessa going into this, accompanied with quite the clean Nico, followed with picks like Kiana, Lilia, and like Kane. We haven't really seen too much of that yet, but it's gonna be a great game watching this, I reckon.
I'm really excited to see how Fancy plays out. It's definitely he is a strong pick in the jungle. So let's see if Fancy gets the gap over Trap Team today. We have Sniffer in the mid lane. He's top 5 played Gangplank, Zed, Akshan, Yasuo, and Vladimir. Let's get some Gangplank in here, baby. Let's go. What do you think about it? Gangplank mid? I'm all for it.
I really want to see the Gangplank mid. I just want to see health bars, 100 to 40, 100 to 0, depending if it's like a very squishy type of ADC. I'd love to see that, but hopefully Trap Team can kind of stay away from and keep zoning out of the Gangplank barrels, because they can decide fights, especially in a surprise and an ambush or something like that. Let's take a quick peek into the bot lane, where we have Spooky Man and Spawooky.
Just quickly, Corey,
yes.
I want to touch on something, sorry.
Yes,
if you don't mind. So we've only Gangplank in one other game, and it was a Division 1 game by Shotzi. I call him Shitzy, but he'll prefer Shotzi in tack single meets. So that was a really strong showing against Emperors Never Surrender in Division 1. So, hey, Sniffer, let's match Shitzy, okay? Let's go. All right, over to you, Corey. Spooky Man, let's talk about Spooky.
Alrighty, so Spooky Man in the ADC, he walked out of Division 2 as in week 1, I'm pretty sure #1 ADC in the power rankings. So he's got a lot of comfort champions, the Yunara, which we've seen really get target banned through across the drafts. We also have a company like Lucian, Kai'Sa, Jhin, as well as Caitlyn. So a pretty good kind of lane bully type ADC. Yunara and Lucian kind of being the only hyper carries. The other 3 are pretty bruisery and stuff like that, I reckon.
Yeah, and Lucian's not been a pick that we've seen that's a go-to AD carry at the moment. Don't think Lucian's been picked up in Div 2 at the moment. So I'd like to see Spooky Man on it. Maybe Spooky Man, if I do remember, did play that in his first match of week 1. And then in support, backing Spooky up, we have Spawooky. All right, it's a bit of a mouthful, Spooky Man and Spawooky, isn't it?
It is.
And here we go, comfort champs, Nami, Seraphine, Thresh, Soraka, and Melio. So Nami has over 400 games on the champion last season. Really quite comfortable on the champion. Seraphine as well. I'd like to see a Thresh come out. I'd like to Melio as well. Just really solid picks at the moment in the meta. Let's see what Spawooky goes with.
Yes, if I would be safe to assume that if Spooky Man was to look for like a Caitlyn angle, we might see the Melio come out with it. So I would see Trap Team wanting to maybe steal away Melio if a Caitlyn pick does come through, or vice versa, as the range that you can access from that is pretty crazy. So it's going in it's going to be a good bot lane to watch, I guess.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be a big battle in the bot lane. So Spooky Man last series struggled, I think a little bit. But let's see if he can bring back the week 1 mentality. Week 1, he was all over the enemy ADC. He was running the show. So I'm really excited to see how Spooky Man pulls up tonight because we need some fun in this series. Because it's Trap Team and Push, ladies and gentlemen, and we're here for it. We're sitting down, we're nice and comfy. Grab a wine, grab a beer, okay? It's Dirty Tip Rat, and it's Octo Corey on the scene for you today.
Again, thank you, everyone, for joining here tonight. It's fun that we've got such a growing community, and this is the very first tournament that the OBL has kind of launched into play, and for all the teams and the viewers and the participation from everyone, from all the staff, I just want to thank you, say thanks to everybody, and let's enjoy a bit of League of Legends, eh?
Let's enjoy some League tonight. We got some announcements to make after the stream as well at the end, so we'll do that. Corey, I'm looking forward to those announcements as well, mate. But hey, I'm sure is ready for a hell of a battle here. And let's go. We got Let's Go Push for the win in the chat by Life Lamont. We've got Noisy Nav, who's ready for Trap Domination. We've got Agraha coming in. It's much higher quality than LCK. So Corey, we're going to hit the intermission, baby. We're going to go to League Client. We're going to get sorted, okay? Here we go. Let's go.
Quickly over to here. We're just about to launch into the Champ Select phase, where we have, again, if you are I assume most of you already know what Fearless is. This tonight is a best of 3. But when a champion gets played, they will not be able to be played again. So it really brings life towards the scene. And it's just a very good time to watch. And we see a lot of matchups, a lot of things happen. Enjoy tonight's stream.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, of course, I've still got these transitions on my screen with the Comfort Champs in front of me. I'm looking at Discord. Is this correct? You tell me you're the broadcaster.
Sorry.
You're the lead man tonight.
Give me just 1 second. What I can do, I will swap it over to what is currently playing. I've got 3 little preview screens. So, how's that on Twitch? This is what everyone's seeing currently. So it's you and I. We're on the camera. The monkeys. Okay, so.
Okay.
We have an ARF and tap team.
The monkeys.
Sorry, the monkey and the rat. So we'll get that right. Okay. Here we go. Straight in towards Champ Selects.
All right, brother. I can't see anything right now, but you just make your head.
Should be transferring over. Here we go. So.
All right, people. Look at that. Champ Select, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't it good? All right, here we go. 25 seconds on the timer. We have bans coming out from the blue side. Push. Let's go. Let's see who they ban first. It's going to be a Jarvan ban picked up by blue side. Onto the red side we go. 42 average. Top lane. Swapper. I don't think they're in order here, but that's okay. They have banned out the Victor. So not going to give the Victor over to Rich and Sniffer. I think in the series last week, Rich and Sniffer did play a Syndra and a Victor. So looking to be really comfortable on the Victor pick. Varus going away. Nice and steady on that pick. Sorry, I've just got a message.
Taking it. Go ahead. And Bessa getting taken away from Fancy in the enemy against the Push's jungle. Sniffer responding with the Kiana ban, so should be alright. Then it looks like Nami
and respecting the Nami, respecting the Nami ban as well. So the Mundo first pick for Exalted Tiger. Now this player is a tank player, and I must say quite comfortable at his tank champions. Had a bit of a lane up against him in a scrim the other day, and he went really solid. So good to see the Mundo coming up. Swapper picking the Ari for Dawn for 42 average on the mid lane. No, just hovering. Got the Emilio on Swapper and the Caitlyn locked in. So blind ADC and Emilio to pair with that. Corey, you called that early. Good.
I did.
Vladimir for.
If you're gonna play Caitlyn, you've got the range. Why not empower that already strong point? Get the Emilio in there.
Absolutely. On the side of blue, we have Vladimir and Gwen in the jungle. Vladimir mid, ideally, that would be. And we have a Trundle pick. This is a bit of an interesting pick with the Trundle on trap team. Trundle jungle, Trundle top. I'm not sure yet. Maybe a flex, probably jungle. Gangplank ban coming out from trap team. They don't want to give Rich and Sniffer on the Gangplank. We saw that was a comfort pick, especially... the Gangplank just has that really, really, really big crit potential in his kit built in. And last ban coming out for the red side, going to respect a Fizz ban. Interesting ban. Not sure what angle they're going for there. Don't know if Rich and Sniffer played the Fizz.
Yeah,
but
well,
nevertheless, here we go onto the blue side.
considering we already have a Vladimir in play, the Fizz is a very interesting. Like, we know the Mundo, it's going to be going like top. I guess the Mundo and Gwen could be interchanged, but it's a very
That's okay. I mean,
ban.
it is an interesting ban, but nevertheless, we have on the side of push, they're going to take out their last ban, Rise, from 42 average, and 42 average lining up a pick here. What's it going to be? Is it going to be a top lane pick? Is it going to be a mid lane pick? Are they going to match the Vladimir? Are they going to look to go all in? Or are they going to look to go for a little bit more disengaged? Bruzo, that's a Zehen picked up by Trap Team. And on the contrary, on the other side, we have Spooky Man looking at the Yanara. So locked in the Yanara. Really nice showing so far in the tournament, Yanara. Really, really simple carry to play. I'm going to be interested to see what they pair it with. Are they going to go for some engage here, Corey?
Well, we've got the Zaheen, the Trundle slow coming in, the Zaheen, it's... The engage I can see a little bit lacking on probably towards Push's side. It looks like Trap Team will be going alright with that. We do have the Orianna, the Q ult, that'll be able to group them together, the Zaheen ult in. I can see Trap Team being an engaging team, but yeah, Push might struggle in that sort of area.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to round this up. So 35 seconds to talk about this. So Caitlyn on the team with Trap. We have Caitlyn, Melio duo. Nice little combination there. Really solid pairing. Looking forward to seeing how the lane goes. Trundle in the jungle. Probably as a hen top. Really, really strong into tank champion. So I must add an Orianna mid. Just gives a nice rounded team composition there with the Ori mid. Nice engage, can also disengage, but needs to be really careful of players on the opposition side. Push, we have Braum, Yanara. What a deadly duo that's going to be. Vladimir scaling, looking to scale alongside Fancy's Gwen in the jungle and Big Tiger in the top lane on the Dr. Mundo. The cleaver hitter, the cleaver spitter, the tank annihilator. It's going to be a battle of these two teams. And I'm going to say that if we talk about the way that the teams have to play it out, we're probably looking at Push being more front to back, and we're most of them more likely looking at Trap Team, looking to go more of a pick composition, okay? So your Orianna ults are really, really important, especially the Trundle coming in with the pillar. So going to be interested to see the Caitlyn and the Melio can stay safe at the back and they pick him off. If we go to the collector build first, to get the collector on the Caitlyn and get Spooky Man on his back foot straight away, but I'm looking forward to it. We have two different team compositions and two different styles, Corey. What do you make of them?
It's going to be interesting with, as where Darcy in chat has pointed out, on Push's side, there is a fair amount of CC that is lacking. The only kind of CC I can kind of see come through would have to be on the Braum.
You caught me mid-change, Corey. You caught me mid-change.
I'm so sorry. I had to swap to this. The champs, like the program, got rid of all the champions. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to be just seeing empty lock-in slots. You know, I'm still learning all this stuff on the side. It's a production upgrade at new budget, but then on the downside, I have to learn it all. So I thought, why not? We'll get the rat and the clown on the thing. But
it's okay. Look, I'm in the studio here, and it is hot at anything. So
Yeah,
I had
honestly.
to take it off. I had to.
I've
But
got
anyway,
I got the
nevertheless,
single on
what were you
here.
saying about push and trap team?
Well, yeah, it looks like Team Push on their kind of thing, their crowd control is definitely limiting. Could be interesting on the coming through. The only dedicated stuns and stuff they have is Braum, unless someone in chat can show me. Some aren't showing. Yes, Live Lemons. I'm trying to fix that in the back scene. I'm having to actually get a riot code to get that, which is pretty difficult. So that will be fixed, hopefully, in streams that will come up. In-game, you'll be able to see it a bit better, though. It looks like I'm still, unfortunately, having that reconnect issue. So what I'll do now, quickly, is just quit and spectate from outside the kind of outside the lobby. There we go.
Yeah, beautiful. No problem at all. Cool, man. I'm pumped. It's game one. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you've already been here for a while, hopefully you enjoy the cast. My man Corey is here broadcasting and color casting by my side. I'll be doing my best on PvP. Game one, it's push versus trap team. These two titans going to battle it out at the moment. Push is looking to go for their 2-0, I believe.
Yes, they did take their last one. So yeah, they would be going in, if they can seize 2 games tonight, they would be walking in on a 2-0, which would be very impressive to see, but time will tell. It could be interesting to watch how Trap Team, can they fight for their legacy?
I think the light coming from your radiant beam of physicalness in the chat is it's kind of putting me off. Let me be, Corey. I don't want to go down tonight in my burrow. But what can I say? Let's see what team goes down first in game one. Push and trap team. And Corey, I'm just going to spectate through Discord. Is that absolutely okay?
Yes, no, that's fine. Give me just
Beautiful,
1 second and I will get that up for you.
Lovely. Cool. All right. As we go through, guys, we are still new to this. This is Division 2 cast this year, baby. We're sort of going to bring the best of our entertainment can bring today. So if there's any hiccups in the way, Corey, we're just going to have some fun tonight. And look, on behalf of OBL, like we're excited to be here. So, hey guys, dig in, get the popcorn, and we'll enjoy it.
Yep, I'm just getting the spectator delay because, again, the client issues. If you're like in the custom lobby with the spectate, sometimes like it works, other times it just throws you into a reconnect loop. So I will get in just a second. You got to remember, this
in
is
the
a very
chat,
small
guys,
indie game.
Yeah, it's a small indie gaming company. In the chat, guys, do you have a particular player that is an MVP? Someone that's going to be a highlight in game one, or someone that you feel like is going to run the series? Put them in your chat. Let's hear it. Yeah. I'm going to pick Spooky Man. I feel like Spooky Man's going to come out of the dust, brush off the cobwebs, and up he comes.
Alrighty,
All
here
right,
we go.
we have something loading here.
Hopefully...
We are into our game, and look at that. It is super clean and crisp. Oh my goodness. Bringing to you the first OBL official broadcast HUD. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Okay, pushing into the wolves of red side, trying to get some wards down. Gets the ward, beautiful. Okay, so going to be able to track where Trundle paths. If it's top bot, I possibly might see that. On the contrary, we can see that Trap Team awarded the blue bush. Here we go. Nice little trading patterns happening in the mid lane from Metal Face Doom. Good Oriana Q.
Again, a lot of this kind of bot lane fighting is going to be for look who can seize level 2 first. Which it's... if I was to put my eggs in the same kind of basket, I could see Caitlyn and Milio trying to seize that. They get their level 2. Again, they've got the range. They can be hyper aggressive towards that. Zaheen pushing in towards the top, trying to get the Mundo a little bit under tower, but still looking for kind of last hits and stuff like that. And then Vladimir and Oriana kind of transferring damage in the mid lane. Sniffer pushing Oriana
And how good is
back
it?
off.
How good is it, Corey, that we don't have any streamer mode shenanigans on right now? We can see all of the team names. That makes it so much easier. Harquez and Swapper at the moment having the push on push. The push on push. Oh, goodness, I'm going to get used to that. Spooky Man just playing nice and safe. Nice and comfy, Nara. But Caitlyn, okay, going to look to see if she uses her poke and range at a distance, because that's going to be really, really detrimental and a pivotal part of the lane. If she plays it well, she'll be able to. Tiger being a little bit overzealous, but Zaheen has that really early trading power. Nice little trades coming from Tiger, and 42 average in the top lane. It does seem like Push have started off really, really, really calmly, but they're also asserting their dominance. Look at the pushed lanes. The lane state at the moment, top and bot losing. Trap team doing a really good job at taking control of the early game. Fantastic. There's a nice little Emilio bubble coming through. Nice poke, but need to be fearful, Trap team, of a potential fancy roam coming down here. We know that Gwen is very strong early, taking the reset instead. Trundle on blue, so Gwen a little bit quicker on the clear. Okay, and Trundle possibly looking for the Scuttler.
Looks like Trundle, he might be going around the back towards the and try and sneak in through the bushes. Wait to see if
going for
Spooky
a lane
Man wishes
gank
to push in. Let's just see what
I'm not sure Trundle's been seen yet, but
here's what blue is currently seeing.
they're
Just so we can
expecting.
kind
He's
of
deciding to
witness.
channel the back. Deciding to channel the back. He's just gone back now to base, so nothing can happen of it. But I like the look in. Okay, and we have Fancy coming up the top lane. Tiger getting engaged on, flashed on, airborne, 42 average with the kill, first blood. But Fancy comes in and absolutely annihilates 42 average on the other side. We have Spooky Man and Spooky getting pushed under the tower. That's first blood for Trap team. But Fancy, nice little engage there, re-engage to trade it back 1-1.
Mundo having to burn teleport to return towards the top lane. Zaheen taking first blood is it's more money on towards the Zaheen, which is going to be a very much frontliner champion, being able to give the Caitlyn the back to front priority. That's going to make it really difficult for Tiger to kind of make a recovery here. Whereas Average, he's got that gold, he's got the kind of anti-tank priority. Could be painful here. It is good that the Gwen is getting used in the jungle. This does lock away for game 2 and possibly game 3 the Gwen to come in the top lane, because again, Tiger, very, very tank-based player.
Sniffer getting poked out by Metal Face 2. 1-1 on the board. Gold lead is pretty even at the moment. 8.3k to Trap team, 8.2k to Push. Here we go. So we got Dragon coming up in a second, and the Grubbies in 3 minutes. So going to be interested to see what priority we get there, Corey. Now, are we going to look for an early push in by the lane of Push, the blue side, and move down to Dragon? Going to be interested to see prioritize that objective first. Headshot coming through from Harquez. Nice headshot on the old side there. 42 average getting pushed out by Mundo. But look at Spooky and Spooky Man going onto Swapper. Swapper is in trouble, gets ignited, flashes out backwards, has to use a heal pod, but Harquez stepped a little bit too far forward. Flash from Caitlyn, one proc of the passive by Form, doesn't get any more. Nice return poke by Harquez. 42 average, but interestingly enough, Trap team secured the Dragon with the Trundle jungle. Super great. But 42 average gets pushed on. Zaheen now in trouble. Tied to 3. We got Trap team. Okay, Trap team losing top now. Oh, what a nice little blood pool by Sniffer. Metal Face 2 misses the Ori ult. Unfortunately, not quite enough, but what a great reaction time. And it's all happening early. 10.5 to Trap team, 10.1 to Team Push. Wowee. And we can see the level advantage there. So we got the Oriana first up there, 42 average 5k gold. Fancy just below that, 2.4. Harquest on 2.3. So very even at the moment. Next dragon is going to be Ocean Dragon, and we have Grubbies coming up in 120, ladies and gents. Corey, you with me?
Yeah, sorry. I as that was happening, it seemed your microphone was kind of peaking a little bit, so I was just quickly adjusting some settings. Sorry about that. In the kind of bot lane, we have both Spooky and Spooky Man kind of getting pulled under their tower as Trap Team pushes them in. They might be looking for a reset in the bot lane. They might look for a tower though, not too sure. We'll have a look at the mid lane.
Nice
again.
little trap
Oriana
there
and
by
Vladimir
Caitlyn as well.
kind of fighting over CS, you know, kind of looking for the money. And in top lane, it looks like Tiger pushing in the... No, that looks like it's a freeze in the top lane. So they're kind of shaking hands and looking for looking to just keep farming them in.
Bit of a stalemate in top, but 42 average has that balls to go forward and take Tiger's number. I feel like Zehen as a champion's really strong early. We need to make sure we're utilizing the power and the dominance of the champion. Super good. Now, just going through some items here. Blasting one picked up by Gwen with the recurve bow. So possibly looking into the Nash's 2 first. We can see that the gold graph is starting to even out a little bit. Red side still in favor, 13.1, about 300 in it now. But back to the items, Yunara on the recurve bow, and interestingly enough, Caitlyn finished the Berserker Greaves first. So, gonna be interested to see. She goes for the little bit of attack speed there, just up before the Collector comes through. Okay. So, Corey, I'm getting some lad spikes on the Discord stream. So I'm just gonna do my best, mate, with this.
Yeah, no, that's
and we'll keep going. I think I've got a Braum engage coming through, a possible Braum bolt. I can't see it on my screen at the moment, but we do have a Braum bolt coming through. Spooky getting caught at the back, but no, she's really safe. And down goes Harquest. Spooky Man gets double kill on the Yara. That's going to be proving to be a very hard thing. But on the other side, in the mid lane, Vladimir trades and gets Oriana. So 3 for 0, team push, take the kills. Double kill bot for Yanara, and 1 for Vladimir. Dragon up in 130. Grubs are up now. I reckon Gwen can look to take the Grubbies and get some priority on both Grub and Dragon. Be really good with the Gwen split push. And Mundo.
With Zaheen kind of pushing in towards the top lane, might look to get a little bit of vision. Again, the new vision mechanics coming through. The ward there does see the opening towards Void Grubs, which looks like Fancy might be stepping onto in just a second. Looking to maybe make a play towards the top lane. Yep, Fancy dashing over the wall. Average making the run for it, trying to get the slow in.
Fancy dashes over the wall. Tiger goes forward with a nice little cleaver back on the end of 42 average. 42 average going to get taken down under tower. No, it doesn't. Goes back. Nice little engage there. But we can see, it's really good to see that their jungler, Dawn, comes to cover the gank by Gwen and returning back to her camps.
Very good reaction time from the from 42 average there. The moment Fancy dashed over that kind of wall, he knew he just has to run. He's not going to be able to win that 1v2. And with that, they seize all 3 Void Grubs.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was fearful of. That early skirmish where they got 3 for 0. Push team had all of the opportunities to move up and take the Grubs, and they get 3 of them. And Dragon up, Ocean Drag now, 1 second on the map. So you can see some vision coming down from the red side. Trap team got some nice vision there, nice pink ward in the mid bush there of the bot lane. So they're going to move first. Trundle's already hovering that area. Trundle is going to solo the Dragon. Push going to engage and respond. Doesn't look like they are. Have they even seen them? Not sure that they have. And it's going to look like another Dragon onto the side of Trap team. So if they play around the Dragons, Corey, it's going to be really hard for push to push through the soul, which is going to be an Electro soul, a Hextic soul.
Yeah, if I was a push going into this, I'd really want to start fighting for those kind of dragons. They do walk with all 3 Void Crab. It is a bit more of an active buff though, whereas a lot of the dragons are just nice passives to get. Like you don't really have to use them. They're always versatile. So hopefully, in the near future, we do start seeing a that push look towards dragons and seizing it.
Oh, Spooky unfortunately misses the broom. Oh, Caitlyn has to fight and respect it, but there's a flash there also from support Swapper. Nice little heals come through. There's not much they can do here, but look at Trundle coming down. Gets a pillar onto Spooky. Man's now dead. Gets a kill on Caitlyn, however. Swapper on the other side, keeping Dawn nice and healthy. Not really sure what I'm seeing because it's freezing all the time, but I'm doing my best here. 6-2 on push. 2 kills to Trap Team, and on the other side of the map, 42 average, pushing the average limit and trading against Tiger. Wowee. Division 2, the People's Division is showing up to be a good one. Push Tiger hits the ult on Mondo, maybe just a respectful ult, making sure he got the health bar there to survive the lane. Holding on to TP, or doesn't have TP up yet. Okay, interesting skirmishes so far. Misses the Q, misses the meat cleaver on average, gets tagged back. And CS Corey, we can see 113 on the Caitlyn to a 98 on the Yanara. However, that had that killing spree on Yanara. That's a dangerous Yanara. Already looking at the Kraken completed with the Berserker. And we only have boots, okay, on the side of Caitlyn with Serrated Dirk and Pickaxe. So
yeah, I'm
look
just
at that
going to pull
gold
up
lead.
the
Now
the
steadily
full gold
in favor
graph.
of push.
Yeah, look at the switch up at the kind of like up until like 7 minutes, it was leaning slightly in Team Trap's favor. A bit of 500 gold lead at some points, and then all of a sudden, push really just stealing just a vast amount of gold. They're sitting on pretty much a 1,200 gold lead.
Yeah, definitely. And oh my god, Middleface Doom almost survives the Sniffer, but Sniffer sniffs forward, gets Middleface Doom with the up, and Dawn comes in, okay, and makes a trade 1-1. So both teams trading, both teams a little bit hesitant, maybe to pull the trigger and commit to it, but hey, what do you know, Corey? Dawn's right there. Dawn's got your number, okay? And they're going to show up on the Rift. They're going to make sure that they make it somewhat worse. So Trap Team, really good to see. Yeah, really good to see that they're coming back, all right, and making something of the picks that are being picked. Push.
Yeah, Dawn's presence so far has been pretty nice. Like wherever a fight has broken out, he has always kind of been near to be able to punish it. A bit of a scuffle having.
Just hold that fort for a minute, Corsa. Yeah, a bit of a scuffle happening top lane. 42 average getting poked down by Tiger. Tiger having to retreat. Respect the Zehen. I think that's all that's going to be written in the storybooks tonight. And Harquez, interesting back. Gets stopped. Not too much happening there. Brawn package proc, but Harquez, look at Fancy in the bot bush, looking to come through. There's a Brawl ult, misses everything, but Dawn again responds back bot lane. Nice pillar, not going to make too much of it, but Fancy says, nah, I want more. Come here, Swapper, because we're going to swap positions and you're going to be dead in a second. Swapper goes down, killing spree on Fancy. Back on the end, Spooky Man goes down. Sorry, Harquez goes down. My apologies. Dawn on the other side, double kill on Yanara. That's now 5-1. Going to be interested to see if they play around Spooky Man. And because that is their win condition at the moment. 40 seconds on Dragon. Grubs number 2 are up. Whoa, this game's not looking good for Trap Team at the moment. What a turn of events. Rift Herald, my apologies.
Happening in the top lane. Rift Herald has spawned. It just seems like no one's really going to die in the top lane as much as they beat the crap out of each other. Oh. Fight happening towards the bot lane. Spooky Man taking the Milio
Spooky
back
Man
to the
gets another
screen.
kill. 6-1 now. Yeah, Milio in the grey screen. 0-3-0-3 for both ADC and support. But we can see Zehen gets the ult off. But Push Tiger, what a beautiful ult. And the Mundo tanks it. Is able to do so. Triforce completed by 42 average. Only 3 Giant Belts going to the Warmogs with Tiger. Nice little trading patterns coming up, and we do have Dawn looking to take the Rift Herald. This guy's got some balls, I'll tell you that, Corey. This guy is like controlling the map, taking everything. It's his jungle at the moment. The trading for Dragon. I actually don't mind the trade here.
Yeah, I reckon it's a good trade. Again, we're team push. They're really wanting to seize some of those dragons. Keeps Trap team away off it. Dawn taking the Rift Herald, a part of the trade though. But again, just the close every step. Trap gets closer to the soul point. It really becomes a hazard as a top fight might be breaking out here.
Top 5 breaks out. 42 average has respected Mundo damage and both respecting each other. Dawn hovering the top side. Oh dear, this is a lot to cast. This is quite hard, but here we go. Spooky Man getting ulted. Nice Brawn Shield by Spooky, making sure that Yanara is really, really comfortable. All that Spooky Man needs to do is sit at the back, not get touched. Braum sits in front, and I think that's the win condition for the game. I would like to see, Melio get a little bit more involved. Swapper, struggling a little bit in the lane, especially with the press that Fancy brings to these counter ganks. Super good by Fancy. And mid lane, not so active at the moment. So, going to be interested to see how Metal Face can come into the game as well. But they're going to do something soon, Corey, because Trap team are in a little bit of a pickle here, I think.
Yeah, the gold lead is going towards push. We're looking at 11-3, I believe, at the moment, which is pretty oppressive. I'm not going to lie here. So we're hoping to see maybe a Trap team look for a bit of a pick out, try and get a bit of punishment on a push. Otherwise, every kind of fight that push wins, it's victory for Trap is getting further away.
Push Tiger, you're getting pulled down and cut down by Average, but here comes Fancy. Fancy goes forward. Not sure if they can get anything here, but CC Immune, nice little ult by 42 Average. Down he goes. Fancy's now on a rampage. That is 4 kills to Fancy. Tower plates over to the Mundo. And everything favouring team push here. Rift Herald is dropping on the other side, but here we go. A little bit of an engage from Spooky. Gets the Braum Q off. Nice little passive there, but not too much happening on the other side. As Fancy and Mundo, you don't want Mundo pushing your towers in because that's going to be detrimental for 42 Average to hold.
Yeah, we've got both the Orianna and the kind of Gwen. They've just quickly backed and are making their way towards the their lanes again. Bit of just a fight. Both bot laners have now moved, rotated towards mid lane. Mundo taking the first top tower, which is always nice to see. If I was to put my money on the winning horse here, it is looking like push might walk with this, but we could wait and see what is coming out of this. I'm just going to quickly put it onto automated camera mode as let's take a look at some gold graphs, eh? Gold graph coming out again. There we go.
Yeah,
Team push
graph.
looking to $3 grand. It's that's a lot of gold to be onto team push here. Walking 12-3 currently. Individual total gold, Fancy and Spooky Man.
3,000. Yeah, Fancy and Spooky Man at the top. There we go. The Ghost by Sniffer onto Metal Face Dawn. Not going to get too much out of it. Nice little trading pattern. You can see down the total gold. Spooky Man at the top, followed by Fancy. Both about 9,500 gold is what I saw. But unfortunately, there's an 1,800 gold difference in the bot lane. Spooky Man really starting to take control. And Harquez don't think has an answer at the moment, but 42 Average and Tiger, it's just a little bit of a stalemate top. 344 between them on the side of Average. There goes Average. Nice little pull in. There's the ult. CC Immune. Mundo on the other side. Tiger gets the ult off, and the Warmog's going to cook very, very shortly, and Average has to respect that.
Looks like Fancy and
pushes
Sniffer
away with their ult.
Yeah, they kill Orianna, sending her back towards the gray screen. Which, sorry that I missed that. looks like there was a fight maybe breaking out in the top and the mid lane, but yeah, there were plays happening in the bot lane.
Yeah. Plays happening in the bot lane. I missed that one, but that's Dawn going down. They're going to have to move towards Baron now. Spooky looking at setting that up. Dawn going top to have a bit of a look on Tiger. But we can see completed items at the moment. Vladimir very, very strong with the Rifka and Proto Bolt. Kraken, Phantom Dancer, and Cloak coming from Yanara. Vandal Pipes finished on Braum. 0-0 and 8. Really good to see. That on the other side, yeah, we're lacking in items here. Dusk and Dawn, Gwen, into the Nashes and Leandris. Completed boots. Against the Triforce and Spirits Trundle with Merc Treads. I'm fearful. That's a full half item up on Gwen, but nevertheless, both fights breaking out top lane. Tiger going to get cut down. There goes Dawn. Nice little ult back, but on the other side, Metal Face Doom again gets doomed by the team push, and they're going to trade tower for tower.
Yeah, very impressive plays. Yeah, tower for tower. Again, a fight happening in the top lane, accompanied by the bot lane. Oriana falling there, as well as Mundo. So they kind of they look like they're trading pretty much the towers here, and then Braum coming to defend T2 top lane.
Yeah, a trade of towers and a trade of kills going for both sides there. So we do have that dragon being taken away again by push. So 2 Electros coming from push, 1 Cloud and 1 Ocean on the team trap. And Baron is up. So I'm looking at, I want to see these teams push up and get some presence on the Baron pit. They need to start clearing some wards push, okay, which they're going to start doing now. And they need to walk together. And we might see a fight around Baron soon, Corey. Harquez needs to be careful of the Vladimir. Vladimir channeling the ult here. So Harquez gets caught on the tower. Fancy cuts him down. Is unstoppable on the Caitlyn, now 5-0. Wow, they're going to go straight into Baron buff, and that was really unfortunate. The Harquest just didn't position quite properly, gets cut down, and look at pushing the advantage when they can. I love to see a nice Division 2 confidence.
Very nice escape by the Zaheen, teleporting away from the pretty much all of team push, coming for his soul. Teleports back towards his tower, escaping. Trap team pushing in mid, Tiger teleporting in. Bit of an effective push, taking about half the tower, but outside of that, no real gains here to be made. Pretty much we are looking at 2 dragons each way now.
2 dragons each way. Baron was not taken. I really thought that push could taken that Baron. They could have taken it there if they wanted to. They decided to recall, go mid, and Dawn had a nice little push onto the tower there. And that's one thing that I'm going to be looking at for Trundle. Can Trundle get the split push down at the right times where they can take extra turret plates just to try and ease the gold lead a little bit? 2,900 still on the chart, so hasn't really gone up too far. We have the Yanara still sitting at 6 kills, 0.7,000 and 1,500. Difference gold between the blue side. So push, Rich and Sniffer, and Spooky Man really pushing their advantage.
Yeah, a lot of gold again onto where it needs to be on Team Push's side. The Yanara 1,700, Vladimir 1,500. The gold is exactly where it needs to be. There's 1k towards the Zaheen. A little unfortunate, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. At the end of the day, Mundo, you've got Heartsteel, you've got Warmugs. It's it's a lot of health leading on towards Tiger here. So it's Trap Team. You're gonna have to really have to look to get the bounties on. You have 700 gold sitting on the Gwen, 400 Yanara, 300 Vladimir. Get something.
There goes the Gwen. Sorry, Corey. So Gwen Go with the third cut, absolutely cuts down Swapper, and Spooky Man comes in for the last hit, is on a rampage, 7-1 now for Spooky Man. As this fight breaks out, we see that the Bormel comes through on Harquez. Harquez going to get cut down, has to use the barrier, Dawn goes back, and we can see Zehen, 42 average in the back, it's not enough. Spooky getting cut down, but look at Tiger on the front line doing the job. Here comes Dawn. Dawn trying to get as much time as they can, but look at the mid lane from Push going into the background, gets a shutdown, 42 average on the Gwen, goes forward, but pushing forward. That is a double kill by Vladimir. Okay, and Metal Dawn now having to back off. And wow, oh, wow, Corey. Wow, what a fight.
It spells disaster. Again, looking at four deaths, I believe it was, on trap teams. No, there is no Baron potential. They're not willing to risk a Baron fight over with no smite. Fancy is dead, but they will go for the dragon.
Airborne on Rich Sniffer needs to be careful, but Vladimir is feeling confident on the champion. They're being able to flash forward by Metal Phase 2 and trying to get done as much as they can. Dragon at 990, secured by Vladimir, but look at Metal Face soon, going to get cut down by Vladimir. Swapper doing all that they can, and a shutdown by Orion and the Vladimir. Beautiful chain of sequence. Push Tiger has the retreat. Nice little play by Trap Team, and they make what they can out of it. And the gold lead, 1.9 thousand. They've somehow stretched it back another $1,000. Let's go.
And with that, Trap Team making their way on towards the Baron. It looks like Push, they're not really going to be able to respond. Fancy, they're roaming towards the Baron, but they understand there's no real chance that they have to take it. They're going to have to walk with a third Hex Tech, and with that, Baron goes towards Trap Team.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Trap Team, some miracle play by Metal and Dawn. Okay, they pull out the Dragon Stops, they kill one, they get the shutdown on Vladimir, they turn it into a Baron, and we are now square at 1.5k gold difference. So from 3,000 down to 1.5. Let's have a look at the individual gold for each player here, Corey, please.
Here we go. So in total gold, we've got, looks like we have Spooky Man and Fancy. They're looking in the lead, which are Team Push's kind of players. The Gwen gold lead is definitely nice, especially going up against the Trundle and the Zaheen. Not less of a priority. Then, you know, in P3 and P4, we have the Trundle and the Caitlyn. Trap teams, Jungle and ADC. Gold fairly evenly spread amongst the junglers as well as the supports. Trap team sieging out towards the middle T2 tower. Gwen and Mundo maybe looking to make a collapse here, though.
Not too sure they're going to make anything of it, but we see the TP come down from top lane. That's a Zehen TP straight into the middle of it, but Dawn gets cut down, but look at Zehen doing the work on the carries. Fancy almost dead. Beautiful little hourglass stopwatch there by Fancy. Harquez gets a nice snipe on Sniffer with the headshot combination. Tiger goes forward, isn't scared about anything, and it's overall a 1-for-1 on the team Push versus Team Trap. Wowee. What a sequence of events. I'm really excited about this series, Corey, because it is going to be a really red hot one. 20 kills for Team Push, 8 kills for Team Trap, 55.9k gold on Trap Team, 57.5 gold on Team Push, and we are at a 1,000 gold differential between both teams. The kills aren't proving to matter here. What's proving to matter in these fights? The engages.
Yeah, and it's like, obviously, I managed to message. I screamed loud enough, I guess. That's what I wanted from Trap Team. I needed the good engages. I needed the kind of punish Team Push's missteps, I guess. And with that, they are slowly pulling back their kind of gold lead. With this, let's get the full gold graph, and you can kind of see, look, they were at some point, Team Push, 4,000 gold ahead at the 20-minute mark. Now they're merely 1,600 gold ahead at 31 minutes. They've managed to pull back over half the gold lead, so it's very good to see. Trap team really kind of making their plays here as a fight breaks out top. Fight happening towards the top lane, it looks like. Both Mundo, Braum, and Gwen go on towards the Zaheen, taking the Zaheen. As then Trap Team, the rest of the team, is kind of punishing towards the bot lane. Looks to take out Spooky Man out of the equation as Trap Team takes T2 in the bot lane. Let's focus on the Monday as he then takes T2 in the top lane as a bit of a transfer. Alrighty. So, with this, it looks like objectives, Dragon coming back up in about 15 seconds here. Fancy as well as Sniffer and Spawooky looking for a bit of a skirmish, but it is a 3v4. Mundo coming back down from the top lane. Dawn going in on the Trundle, trying to get the Sniffer. Dragon now spawning. Teleport coming in from Mundo. Gwen ult spent, lands the, I believe that was ult 3 onto Hekwe, which is Trap Team's ADC. And with that, they're looking for a dragon fight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of a bit of a skirmish. They're not really wanting to dedicate, but Dawn's going in, accompanied with Fancy. Mundo in the back. Caitlyn taking the dragon, going towards Trap Team. Caitlyn, again, triple kill there, walking, throwing push onto its back legs. They're running, they're fleeing, they're looking towards the mid lane. Ghost coming out from the Trundle, accompanied with Pillar to slow down the Mundo. Mundo goes slow, trying to keep him running away. Trap Team sieging mid lane, trying to take T3 in the mid. Might look to take Inhib.
And I am back. Here we go. 42 average on the end. Push target getting cut down. 42 average goes forward. Gets the kill. They get the tower and the inhibitor. Are they going to try and take it all the way? Trundle doesn't not give a fuck at this moment. Goes for the Nexus tower, cuts down both, and ladies and gentlemen, whilst I was out, Trap Team turned the fight. They win the game, 2.8 thousand gold lead, and Push are gonna have to push back in game 2. What a game, Corey.
Oh, Push, given the world, 4K gold lead at some point. That, like, you're looking 11-3. What happened? We're ending the game, 21 kills going towards Push, 13 kills going towards Trap Team. Very unfortunate, but hey, you know what? This launches us into game 2. It's not over yet. Best of 3. Fearless draft. A lot of the Zaheen's gone, as well as the Mundo's gone. Spooky Man's Yunara, very, very strong. That's gone, and walking away with a loss on a Push. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I really thought Team Push had the upper end in the early game, but Trap Team, Dawn, and Metalface Doom just proved to keep going and pushing forward on Push. How inevitable is that? And they come out with a win. What a team fight.
No, it's very well played to Trap Team. Again, like, easily the first 2/3 of that game, they're trying to figure something out, catch the game. It's running away, and they did it. They managed to punish all of Push's missteps. They managed to seize the bounties, which were very, very, like, it was a lot of gold there in bounties. We had 700, we had 400, 300, 500. The transfer of money was very, very kind of efficient from Push transferring the money towards Trap Team. So here we go, game 2 going in. Is there anything you want to say, Rat? Otherwise, I will throw us just to a quick intermission. I would like a drink. So,
yeah, let's have a drink. Let's calm down. You know, our boundle pipes here. They need a little bit of a refresher. Okay, we're gonna grab a drink. We'll leave you with some intermission music. Is that what we're gonna do, Corey?
Yeah,
we got some music ready for him, for the audience, and we'll be back in 5. Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. OBL Team Trap versus Team Push. We are 1-0 Team Trap.
Alrighty, we'll catch you in just a second. Okay, we're clear. We shouldn't be on comms, hopefully. Yeah, no, that That was... Oh, wait, no, I'm still coming. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to mute this.
make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Just wanna be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my
Hey, we're back. We are back, and what a series it's proven to be. Yeah, Team Trap came out with a win. It was a very, very close win. It was turned on Baron, and look, we're ready for game 2. Corey, what are you making so far of the drafts that you've seen? Yeah, no problem. Well, look, we had on the team of Team Trap a really, really quite disengaging sort of poke composition coming out from their team last game, which is good to see. We had the Caitlyn and the Melio, Trundle. We had an Oriana from Metal Doom, and top lane we had Zehen. That was their comp. They played it nicely. I think Dawn, I got to give props to Dawn there. Played a really nice Trundle game, pushed side lanes where they could, okay, and took a lot of gold plating, which is fantastic. And on the side of Team Push, we had the Gwen, we had the Yanara, okay, we had a Braum, okay, we had a Vladimir and a Mundo. So they were a little bit more tanky front to back. And in a couple of those fights, I'm not sure that they executed nicely, but I will point out player Fancy on the Gwen. He was cutting down all sorts of targets here. Okay, so let's see if they go towards an offensive jungler again. And I'm really excited to see their draft. And let's see if they go for the same sort of play style, Corey.
Indeed. Well, with that, we're straight into champ select. How good's that?
That could not have been any better, mate.
Yes,
All
as
right.
well. I would like to thank Darcy in the kind of Discord and YouTube chat. I did not realize I had my mic on mute, so for when I was talking at the camera, just hearing nothing, don't worry, it wasn't anything important. All I was talking about was just how I'm interested to see push early game pressure coming out. So thank you for that. Again, I will figure out, I need a third monitor, I really do. Or maybe like a 6, but either way, we are seeing team push. Oh no, wait, I'll quickly split those top teams around, my bad. We're seeing Trap ban away Victor as well as Mbessa and push locking away the Varus and the J4.
Yeah, so we can see the same sort of bands coming out early. So we got the Jarvan and the Varus being respected. Nami's off the ringer for Spooky. Mbessa, Fancy's a very strong Mbessa player, gone, and the Victor off the tables for Rich Sniffer. There's the Ari ban as well. So Metalface Doom had a really solid showing last game with Orianna. I feel like they played their part really nicely. The first pick is Thresh support by Swapper. That's one that I want to see. Beautiful Swapper.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Maybe
might
not for
be.
Thresh.
Yeah, it's up in the air. Let's see where this is going.
It's a Seraphine. It's a Seraphine. Really, really grounded pick, I think.
Oh, slay, Swapper, slay.
Yeah. On the side of the red team, Push, it's going to be interested to see. They're going to blind their potential jungle. Kiana and Kai'Sa rounding out a really nice fiery duet there. So Kai'Sa, we saw Spooky Man's Kai'Sa can be really nasty. Okay, last game early, absolutely dominated with the Yanara with a triple kill. But Ezreal being picked up by Harquaz. So that's interesting to see in Ezreal. We haven't seen Ezreal in the tournament so far, Corey. It's a first. And Swain going to be dropped into possibly a flex in the top lane by Metalface Doom. Swain's really solid at the moment in the meta.
Yeah, we have seen, I believe we saw Swain play over the, I believe it was last weekend? No, it was when I was broadcasting alongside Max Formal and Weapon. Yeah, Swain very strong at the moment. New items, he is finding benefit in some of those. We're seeing Galio get banned out on Push's side, accompanied by Gangplank. Maybe? Yeah, Strap Team wiping out Gangplank from mid lane.
Yeah, we see the Soraka being picked up on the team at red. Spooky gonna have to do her job really, really nicely because that Soraka, as we know, okay, any dive on top of her or even a catch by the Swain gonna be really detrimental to the fight to follow. Really squishy champion. So hopefully we get a really nice Spooky Soraka game. But you can see the final bans coming in. Pantheon on the blue side and locking in the Silas ban on Trap Team. Okay, don't want to give any of those potential ultimate steals away, but push. And it's surely not a Singe game, is it? It's surely not a Singe. Yorick's being hovered. It's going to be on for Tiger. And
I was so excited to see Singed. I was so excited when I saw that.
That would have been fun, brother. But we have Nautilus probably going to be picked in. Nautilus has got some really, really strong front line engage. It's not going to be Nautilus. They're going to go for... I'd like to see a Nautilus. I think Nautilus is okay here. I'm not sure how that goes into Ezreal, but it's going to be a Malphite pick. It's a Malphite locked in by Team Trap. And lastly, going to round out. So Malphite could go jungle. It could go top. It's going to be a Malphite jungle. It could be an Olaf top, ladies and gentlemen. We have a bit of a team call coming out by Team Trap. But they're going to respond Team Push. What are they going to respond with? A Malzahar? A Mal? I like
With
the
a
Mel.
Yeah, Mel, I can see that being used pretty efficiently, I guess, especially against...
Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia has
Alrighty.
been locked by Team Push. So we got Cassiopeia mid, Kiana jungle, Soraka support, Kai'Sa ADC, and Ornn on red side, followed by on blue side Team Trap. They're gonna go for an Olaf, Malphite, Swain, Ezreal, and Seraphine combination. Probably Swain mid, Malphite top, and Olaf jungle is what I'm thinking. Thoughts?
I am in agreement. I'm more kind of stuck on the we're seeing an Olaf. That is a rare champion I like witness. I used to play him ages ago. I absolutely adore his kind of gameplay and his kind of loop. And accompanied with the Cassiopeia, this could be a very interesting kind of role as we kind of go into this. I'm very interested to see towards the kind of top lane. The Mount, maybe the Olaf Ornn. I think Olaf probably walks out of that with a victory under his belt. If Olaf is the top laner, I'm pretty sure he will be though. And mid, I'm not too sure. Swain against Cassio, we're gonna wait and see, I think.
Well, I think if the Swain gets going to that late game, they can become a monster, and Cassio, there's not too much that she can do. So, gonna be looking at some really pivotal ults by Metal Face in this game, because if we don't get those off, the team comp might crumble. Their game plan of picking off and playing for each other and supporting each other in these fights maybe might not be so well executed if these skill shots aren't hit. So yeah, the Kiana an interesting jungle pick too. I love to see Kiana here. So look, we got some team comps here, Corey. It's going to be an interesting and exciting one for sure.
Yeah, I really am excited to watch the Kiana come in, and the Kiana ultimate really can be playmakers, and it can make or break an entire game. Like, let's say you've got the Seraphine and Ezreal gets the Kiana ult, the stun, insane amount of assassin like damage that can kind of leak through. Ezreal with the kind of I can't remember the ability's name, but his inbuilt dash, more or less, blink, could very excel here against
Shift.
Facing Kiana. Yeah, Arcane Shift. Thank you. Facing off against Kiana and Kai'Sa. So, I think bot lane. Let's keep an eye on that one. I reckon. I really am excited for that. Olaf probably wins the top lane. Mid lane could go either way. And I don't know anything about jungle, so I can't make a comment. So if you wish to mention something about jungle, now is your time to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And just keep an eye on the YouTube chat, because there's been some good comms happening in the YouTube chat. So thank you to everyone for joining us. This is game 2, Team Trap versus Push. It's Team Trap 1-0 at the moment. But if you have any MVP votes from last game, put them in the chat. If you have anything that you want to see, any particular comp style, execution, put it in the chat. Who do you think is going to be the front runner? Spooky Man had a really good early mid game last game, okay, but fell off a little bit in the team fights, okay. Harquez on the Caitlyn was a little bit shy in the early game, but was really solid in the headshots. Okay, and played really confidently in the mid to late game. Okay, so yeah, let's see your baking calls, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's again a pleasure from both Rat and myself. We are sitting here as your casters and broadcasters of tonight. It's a Division 2. God, it's fun to watch. And with that, hopefully in the future, I'd love to get onto more Div 1 games. I haven't really had the chance to excel in that kind of theater yet. But anyway, yapping aside, let's get into the game.
Let's do it, Corey. And as you bring us into the game, I can confidently say that we do have a plan to manage the streams that are coming through for Div 1 and Div 2 games. But there'll probably be an announcement going out in our Discord at a later date. But never how, we are here. It's a nice fan from both sides, respecting each other. And we have a bit of a dance-off, Corey, in the
Yeah,
top lane.
top
Tiger and
laners
Average
showing
going at
exactly why they are
the disco
community
boogie.
legends.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, this mid lane is going to be one to watch, okay? We saw that the gold lead at some points were actually 4,000, but they brought it right down. So let's see this mid lane is able to keep up the consistency in their plays. And I'm looking at you, Rich Sniffer. Okay, don't let us down.
As well, to YouTube chat, where it says push 1-0 and trap team 0-0, I messed up some background settings. Again, this is the kind of first time I'm really, I've actually get to unveil this overlay. So the the grayish blue hexes, that is this series, which, as you can see, trap team, blue side, they've got the one kind of square full. They did walk away with a victory in game 1, hence why on push's side, the two grey ones, they're yet to win a game this series. So, and this is game 2, they might walk in, seize victory. We could go towards game 3, but as context, just like, yeah, I will fix that for the next stream. I thought I'd get that out there if you weren't here for game 1.
No, that's absolutely okay. Nice little trade there from Swain with the pullback. Gets the souls on the end, and Sniffer has to respect the Swain. I think the Swain hook's really, really important for one, setup, but two, layering the engage. And Sniffer already low on mana, so nice little trades there coming in the mid lane. We have Swapper and Spooky Man. Harkwez both hitting level 3 before Spooky and Spooky Man. Kaiser and Soraka. There they go, level 3. Nice soul pick up there with the eye by Swain. Metal Face Doom doing a really good job so far at keeping Sniffer on the back foot. And yeah, the rotations are pretty standard. Both junglers, okay, matching each other. And Kiana possibly coming down for a lane game. It comes through the tri-bush, just having a quick look. Swapper is too far up, possibly here. Needs to respect the Kiana, but Fancy looking to go over. Nice little silence by Soraka. Harkwez needs to respect it. Not too much happening there. Good that Fancy's looking. And top lane, this Olaf is a bit dominant. 10 CS up already, Pori.
Yeah, Average really kind of pushing Tiger under his tower here, which... Again, this is what I was saying kind of in the draft up. We do have Dawn coming up from the looking
Look
to
at Dawn
maybe
coming
make a
up and
dive here.
rotating. Dawn has not been seen. I can confirm that. Tiger is in trouble. Orn needs to do something. Where's the Bellows Breath to... Oh, nice little jump out. Gets a flash ward. First blood by Malphite. Beautiful look by Dawn. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Dawn on the board at 420 gold. Can you believe it? 420...
We have, looks like Orn teleport coming in. I was thinking maybe there might be a play. The Kiana was kind of hovering around the area, but as the Olaf is running away now. Yeah, just kind of, everyone's kind of playing. We do have Dragon in 40 seconds. Cassiopeia going for a reset, probably followed up by Swain after this wave. Yeah, it's kind of pretty stale across the board. Fight top lane, very good to see. Again, trap team kind of using their influence there.
Yeah, trap team using their influence now. 1,000 in the gold lead, but look at Fancy completely annihilating Metal Face Doom with a nice little counter gank on the side. Comes in from the side there, and that's 1 kill on Kiana, and that could be proven to be a very, very deadly late game Kiana. You see the TP coming out mid. Malphite going to Wolves. Are we going to get any potential walkthroughs on the Dragon?
Fancy, very competent on the Kiana. They know when to kind of... If a champion's low, and she sees an see an angle, they will go for it. So, it's good to see. It looks like Trap Team making a play for Dragon. Fancy coming in to see it.
They're not going to have to do too much here. I think Fancy's going to have to respect this, and he's going to back off. And Trap Team with Dawn, okay, they looked to take early Dragons last game, and that worked really well for them. But they've gone it again. So that's Drake onto Trap Team, 0 onto Team Push. I'd like to see more vision come out on the map from Trap Team on the top side. Lacking there a little bit. Sorry, on Team Push, lacking on top side. But Tiger getting pushed in by this Olaf. Now, Olaf we don't see a lot of in the top lane, but I do believe he's a meta pick right now and slowly creeping his way back into the scene. That's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye out for the rest of the time. But Fancy has to go forward and gets rooted by Harquez. Nice flash by Harquez too on the receiving end. Avoids danger, and Fancy has to back off. Takes a recall, but they're going to try and secure Scuttle Crab first before they do that. But look at Dawn in the bush. So Dawn gets a really nice headbutt pulverize. That's an Alistair combination, not a Malphite. There we go. There's the ult. Comes through. Fancy's now dead. Dawn gets the kill. They're going to be able to trade onto the Scuttle Crab. Look at Spooky Man and Spooky coming up on Swapper and Harquez. Swapper low on mana, but can't get too much healing done here. A little bit useless, but Metal Face Doom able to sustain everything. Sniffer gets Harquez. Metal Face Doom is now dead. And it's a 2-for-1 on the team, on the side of Team Push.
Yeah, the 2-for-1 kind of brings both Trap Team as well as Team Push to a 3-all in terms of kills. We are looking about a 1k gold lead heading on towards Trap Team here. And yeah, the Olaf, his E does true damage, which blows straight past Ornn's armor, which is we're going to see a lot of in this kind of matchup here with the with kind of Ezreal and the
Just hold your fort, Corey, because straight away we can see Fancy heading with the counter on top. Doesn't get it yet. Holds a beautiful route by Fancy, and that's a secured kill on 42 average. Not sure if 42 average should have stepped up that little bit too much, because they get cut down for that. 0-1-1, 0-1-0, both top laners. It's not looking too good for Team Trap at the moment. Fancy really controlling the map nicely.
Yeah, Fancy making a lot of kind of good plays here, but again, the gold lead would argue against that. Trap Team sitting on the 700 gold lead, and it looks like Malphite is going on to the Void Grubs. I'll just get a quick view here. It looks like Tiger is roaming down to maybe make a play here. Fancy roaming in, and with that, they just force Dawn off Grubs. There's not much they can do to stop that now.
But I really like the respect coming out from Dawn. You know, doesn't go for anything ballistic, just takes it nice and easy. Nice charm coming down from Swapper. Beautiful Seraphine ult coming through on Spooky Man. Forces a flash. Oh my goodness, Spooky, you are almost dead there with a skin, the skinny skin on your toes. Spooky has to respect the Ezreal and Seraphine poked by Swapper. But look at Midnight. Metal Face Doom gets grounded, but Sniffer gets the ult off. It's not enough, but Metal Face Doom with the Swain able to sustain all the damage, and Trap Team straight back on the board, 1.5k in the lead, pushing their aggression. The XP level and gold lead, we can see average in top there. Sniffer on also level 8. And yeah, let's have a look at some of the items there, Corey.
Yeah, we can see like in terms of the gold, Dawn is quite rich going into this. Which is he's going tank Malphite, so the gold isn't in the most dominant spot. It's always nice having a like a healthy tank, but I like to see a lot of this gold go towards the Ezreal here, as well as the kind of damage dealt currently. Sniffer, Cassiopeia, really kind of getting a lot of the damage out, but they're the only one on push. Every other slot is filled by Trap Team, so in terms of damage, Trap Team is really kind of abusing their kind of power here.
Yeah, absolutely. Olaf gets the early tier mat as well. Gonna push that on in and take the number nice and early. Push gonna struggle here. But one thing that I'm looking towards is that Malphite first item completion. So got the Frozen Heart, gonna negate any attack speed and gives tankiness as well. You're gonna have to really respect Malphite because if Kiana hits the wrong target, she could just get blown up with an alternative ult there. And Kiana looking for bot lane. Swapper gets tagged. And Spooky almost goes down by the Ezreal True Shot Barrage, but gets a nice heal on the back end. Has the back, not choosing to do so, sticking around. Very dangerous by
Very
push.
brave.
Spooky, yeah, really brave. Hasn't been seen on Vision, but Swapper well aware. And Trap Team looks to be like they've got the lead bot as well. Dawn early moving for this dragon as well, so we might have a fight coming up, ladies and gentlemen, on the Drake, or they might respect it. Team push, Fancy looking to make something of it. Don't think he can get in there. And they're just going to be safe and return to lane states, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Trap Team, they're going to go ahead and take that dragon uncontested. Push, they respect. Spooky, she's too low health to be able to step up and do anything, unfortunately, so... I understand. I believe that's why she was hovering around. She knew the dragon was up. Fancy was near. It's probably best to maybe like hover around and look for a fight, but it's just too dangerous. Trap Team, gold lead. It's just back off. There's more dragons to come, right? It's only the second dragon of the game. Top lane, kind of a bit stale, unfortunately, but it is just kind of, it's top lane. They're looking for the gold lead. They're looking for the experience. They can get level 20 now, which is still very, very, very fun to say. And bot lane kind of skirmishing, really favoring Ezreal's way.
Yeah, absolutely. Spooky Man getting poked out, having to channel the back now. Don't have to push in wave. Both going to look for a reset bot lane. Try and get some items down. We're looking at an early Triforce for Ezreal. And we've already got the Kraken completed there by Kaiser. So both faring pretty evenly with ADCs. Supports have both had... It's pretty even bot lane at the moment, I would say. Fancy looking for a mid game. Yeah, we can see the TP there, but I'm really impressed with Dawn's presence in both games so far. The Malphite, the jungle's been really strong. It's really great to see. Really, really nice, cool, calm, and collected gameplay. Nice soul collection there by Swain. We know how tanky Swain can get. Especially they're hitting those hooks and soul fragments all the time.
Yeah, the kind of Dawn's presence across kind of both top lane and bot lane, and
Dawn looking at Spooky. Spooky gonna get caught, rooted up and charmed. Might even need to hold the Malphite ult. Does do so. Swapper goes in, gets the kill on Soraka. On the back, Dawn gets stunned, but Fancy able to come out and nicely root up and disengage themselves. Nice little play by Dawn there, showing their presence. But look at Metalface Dawn. Unfortunately, Dawn wasn't able to connect with the Malphite ult. Flashes backwards by Sniffer, respecting it, and Ornn goes back for a trade on the top side. And ladies and gentlemen, it's starting to heat up. And I feel like we're going into a very heated game. Both teams scaling up, both teams getting into their first items. And Corey, it's starting to get a little bit frosty in here.
Yeah, it's look, again, let's refer to game one here. Team Push really had the kind of a very big lead, and Trap Team, through honestly maybe a sacrificed goat or two, managed to really pull that back. Just a little bit of a skirmish occurring there. I went quiet just to see what was happening there. But again, we're looking at nearly a 3k gold lead on towards Trap Team here. I wouldn't wipe it out. It's very early game. Push can excel in later games, but they're gonna have to make some moves and start punishing and kind of any misplays or something like that. But it's really favoring Trap Team's way here.
Yeah, Trap Team looking for an engage. Top and jungle, both $1,000 in ahead of their laners. Interesting to see the gap coming through from Olaf. That CS lead steadily growing. Orn decides to go for the ult. Fancy's up there, airborne on Olaf. Nice CC immune, flashes forward, gets what he can on Tiger, does so. Can they absolutely lifesteal? They can, but Fancy, nice execution comes through in the Olaf. Dawn a little bit late to the party. Fancy turns it into a 1-for-1, and Dragon up in 1 minute. It's an Infernal Drake. It's something you want to heavily contest for push. Well, I want to see teams start to move down now. Let's start to clear those wards in the bot bush, the try, and the middle bush, and let's start to contest for a Drake.
Yeah, I just want to quickly pull attention too. So currently we are looking at Trap Team's kind of vision here. They don't really see Drake. They've got one control ward in the kind of like the bottom try and in like River Bush. Red side, they do have a control ward on Dragon. They will kind of see when they want to start it. But yeah, it looks like Trap Team a little lacking vision on the objective, unless, you know, Push is wanting to come in from their own bot side. But it's yeah, we got to start seeing some backs come out soon. We do have the top lane quests, which Orn has his will have his teleport in 5 seconds. Olaf, I believe, will also have his quest teleport. So they're going to look for a fight here as their team starts setting up over Dragon here.
Looking for a fight, Fancy first, so team push first. TP from Olaf coming down. Metalface 2 needs to look to be the tank sponge in this one at the front line. Looking for a hook, looking for an engage on the team trap. And can Metalface Doom get it? They're looking, but look at these teams going face to face right now. It seems to be an engage. Fancy on the end. Gets CC immune. Olaf goes onto the Fancy. Tiger going to get cut down, but look at the tank work they're doing. And they're buying time for their backline, but unfortunately a beautiful Malphite comes through. Double kill on Swain. Harquest goes towards it. 10-7 on the board. Rich Sniffer not able to do much. Double kill by Swain, and Ezreal played the fight really nicely and able to pick up the third Drake as well. Team Trap on the board with an ace. 11-6 with 4,900 gold lead in steady favor of Team Trap over Team Push.
Yeah, a bit of disaster for Team Push there. We're looking at Team Trap 6k gold lead and 3 dragons. Oh no, is all I can kind of say with this. Push, if you're gonna win, you're really gonna have to get your skin in the game and get your blood riled up. You've got a comeback to make. I need focus up again. Trap Team very efficient with a lot of their plays here coming in. Malphite ult really kind of showing its kind of purpose with a large knock up accompanied with Swain ult slowing everyone down.
Yeah, absolutely. We did talk about in draft the Soraka being a possible problem in the draft for Team Push. If that Malphite gets onto the back line, it's just the delete button, and that's the end of the story. She's written and she's dusted in the history book. So Ezreal 2-1-5, Seraphine 3-0-4. Each lane on tap Team Trap is over 1,000 gold, apart from jungle and mid. It's going to climb quickly. It dropped Herald mid. They've got 3 dragons. It's looking dire for Team Push. And they need to do something quickly, because Spooky Man's only going to struggle as he struggles to get through this tank Malphite. And the Swain that just provides so much for this team comp that is quite easily executed.
Yeah, I do want to point out the fact too that during that kind of like the mid fight, the dropping of the rift, oh, maybe something happening here. I'll get views on it.
Not too much happening here, but Rich Sniffer stepping up, grounded the Swain. Swain goes into the ult, but he's going to out-sustain. Rich Sniffer needs to be really careful. Team Push comes up. Ezreal True Shot Barrage misses. Flashed backwards by Rich Sniffer. Cassiopeia still struggling. Swain on a rampage gets a double kill. It's just a little bit too far for Team Push. Team Trap take advantage, and yeah, it's not looking good.
I see Sniffer's angle.
Team Push.
Looking to try and get a kill onto the Swain there, but yeah, Malphite then roaming, the Fancy kind of going in. Fancy getting locked down by the the Malphite and the Swain in accompaniments. It's yeah, it's a bit of a disaster, unfortunately, on the Summoner's Rift. I'm 7.7k gold lead heading towards Trap Team now. Looking at maybe a fight towards top, but unfortunately top lane tanks.
Olaf's just gonna try and trade nicely. Doesn't get too much there, but I'm drawing your attention to the bot lane right now. Look at those items. So Triforce, Manimune, Pickaxe, Longsword completed for Ezreal, and only on the side of Team Push we have Spooky Man struggling there with a Kraken, Pickaxe, and Recurve Bow. Just not gonna have the damage to get through the tanks in Team Trap. On the other side, look at Malphite, Kraken, the Kynic Rookin, and the Frozen Heart able to soak up the magic pen coming from Cassiopeia, but also just a big juicy meat shield in the front line as well. So it's gotta be really hard to break it. Corey, I'm really fearful for Team Push here. 45 seconds on the Dragon, Infernal Drake coming up. It's a Soul Infernal Drake as well. Team Trap would be wise to go down there now. We can't see anyone moving at the moment, but we do have Seraphine Swapper already getting some nice control into the pit. Red Ward facing. Fancy looking for something on Harquez. Respecting it, but look at Tiger getting cut down by Olaf. And Olaf is online and proxying in the way. This is not looking good at all for Push.
42 average. Yeah. This is why, when the draft was getting drawn up, I really said Olaf is probably going to win the top lane. It's unfortunately a really good pick. Like, let's look at Push's lineup here. We have Ornn, Kiana, Cassiopeia, as well as Soraka to a lesser extent.
Let's talk to for a minute, Corey, because I think we got a fight coming up here. So, Team Push trying to get done what they can. True Shot Barrage misses, goes left at the field. Metalface Doom trying to stick forward and provide the skirmishing power for their front line. But that's going to be Team Trap with the Dragon. Picked up the Infernal Soul. 22 minutes 30 on the board. And I think they're looking to pull their lead and maybe go for an early end, but look at Fancy. So Ghost on Olaf, forces that out, misses. Oh, beautiful stun by Fancy. Nice little engagement by on Average. Average goes down, but look at Dawn once again counter gang, gets the Q onto Fancy, goes forward with the passive movement speed. Doesn't get too much more, but on the other side, Spooky gets cut down by Harquez on a killing spree now. Spooky Man needs to respect it. Barrier, and there goes... oh my god, I can't even cast it. It's too much happening. There goes Average. Triple kill by Harquez. It's looking game over. 10.8 gold lead on the board, and now they're at Baron.
Oh no. Push. Push. Unfortunately, it's not looking good. A bit of another fight happening in the bot lane. Sniffer does
another
take the
fight.
kill there,
Cassiopeia decides to go for it. Gets the shutdown on Swain. That's a nice little goal increase by Cassiopeia. Tiger can't do much. They're gonna have to get the Baron. Yeah, Ezreal doing his job really well. Hark was super confident. 3k in the gold lead, and pushing onwards.
I'm scared to see this graph, but let's pull it up. Yep. Trap team. I don't see any red in there. Really kind of emphasizing Trap team's kind of power. Unfortunately, through the entire game, more towards the 16-minute mark, there might have been a bit of a chance, but after that, the gold just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. It's not over just yet, but 10k gold lead, very difficult to come back from. I really want to see maybe a very good lockdown from the Fancy, accompanied with Spooky Man on maybe towards an Ezreal. Trying to get a bit of that DPS out of the game. Speaking of which, let's bring up the damage graph on the left.
Tiger goes forward on Olaf, but Olaf's not caring. He's going to go CC Moon, gets the axe to the slow and cuts down Tiger. Tiger goes down. 42 average is now 3 kills. to himself. He's going to be happy with that. Fancy nice stunning to the wall. Can't get too much done on Ezreal Harquez. Malphite at the front. True Shot Barrage misses through the middle. Spooky Man, not too much he can do. But throw the W out. Try and get some ability power poke done. And they're going to look for an anti. Team Trap going forward. Dawn goes forward with a beautiful Malphite ult. But look at Sniffer on the end with a beautiful Cassiopeia ult. They need to kite back into their Nexus towers. And Metalface June says, no, I'm going forward. I'm going forward with Swain ult. I'm on a rampage, Swapper says, and Sniffer's going to get cut down. Harquest is going to possibly use a couple of shots to the Nexus Tower, but Corey, it is over with a decisive win from Team Trap. And ladies and gentlemen, Team Push really pushed to their limits.
Push
Team Trap
fighting
is gonna,
for the very final moment.
Fighting for their lives, and they're not going to get too much done here, ladies and gentlemen. That is routed out with Team Trap 22 and 8 on the board, 16,000 gold lead. Really decisive win. And Spooky Man, bot lane not able to do it. Top lane really struggled, and I think every lane got gapped in this one.
Unfortunately, I am in agreement with that one. It's unfortunately kind of see a team get trounced, unfortunately. Again, going into that, we saw the gold grass, we saw the kind of plays across the whole thing. Team Trap at nearly every corner was ahead. Trap walking with every dragon plus the soul. First Baron of the game, I'm pretty sure also went to a Trap. It's very, very well played. Now, that is the teamwork really kind of showing its kind of prowess. Let's launch ourselves quickly across towards intermission quickly and get out of the leave Summoner's Rift. Yeah, wow, what a game, right? With that, I did miss it the very first time. Give me just 1 second.
Yeah, what a game. Wow, Team Trap able to push through the negative chat about can Team Trap do it. Team Push were favorites today. I'm not going to lie. We came in here thinking everyone in Division 2 of the OBL tournament thinking Team Push would take it today. But Team Trap, Dawn had a really, really great thing. And you can see there, look at Harquez. 26.9 thousand damage on the Ezreal. Swain, 21.7. Olaf, 24.6. And unfortunately, Fancy, Spooky Man, and Exilted Tiger, they just couldn't get anything done on the Rift this game, and they really struggled. And Spooky just a little bit too squishy to have any input in the game. Super hard comp to execute on, and props to Team Trap.
Going into
they
it,
controlled
like
every dragon, and
the Swain E kind of coming out
really
the
nicely.
moment it gets a root. Malphite ult then kind of coming through, knocking them up, followed by like a Seraphine ult. You can pick up and play some of these ults around. They all synergize very well. They're really good lockdowns. Ezreal damage on point. The ultimate's kind of really coming through the moment you do get a great lockdown. Ezreal and Seraphine are known to synergize very well with their ultimates. And the Olaf in the top lane, press R button. Congratulations, you're now immune to all CC, including Ornn's ultimate, Kiana's ultimate, Cassiopeia's slow, as well as I'm pretty sure Soraka's silence. So, and Trap Team walking with Soul Point for dragons. Just hitting me. I do want to double check that. Push not getting a single tower from the looks of it, actually. 8 towers going towards Trap Team. Push maybe not even getting a single, which is very, very unfortunate. But
yeah, look, really unfortunate. But we got to say, look, in game one, Team Push, you really tried your hardest and you didn't give up. So really good to see that these players are backing each other. Spooky Man having some really good showings as well in this series, in this split. So look, let's not count them out just yet. Team Push, they do have Stormwolves next week. That'll be a banger. I'm looking forward to versing the Tiger top. But yeah, it was a steady and convincing series win by Team Trap, and it was a pleasure to cast. And I'd like to go with you again, Corey. I think the pairing was super nice, and hey, let's do it again. Let's run it back.
Yeah, no, that was very fun. I'm getting a bit dark, so let's hit this one on. Yeah, it was a pleasure casting with you. Again, very, very fun. Very good series. Game 1, very, very close. Game 2, a lot of competency kind of like showing on Trap Team, and as well as Push Team trying to catch their like tail. Though they never caught it, they still gave Trap Team a run for their money pretty much up to like the 17-minute mark. Yeah, again, congratulations to both teams.
Yeah, cool. Now, we are. This is the OBL. You know, we're both part of the staff here at OBL, and we want to thank everybody for coming on board to witness some really cool games in Division 2 tonight. But just on that, before we leave, we are aware of the streams, and not every team can be streamed, and it's just the way that it goes. If you know anybody that is a streamer or wants to have a go at casting and join the casting team, please let either myself, Dirty Tip Rat, or Corey know on Discord. We're more than happy to give them a trial and let them see they fit the lens of what we're looking for. But we also want to express that we're going to be looking at doing some more Division 1 casts, okay? So look out, guys. There's a lot of games coming up, and we're definitely going to look to showcase some really cool talent, but also some hidden talent. And I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I'm just quickly chasing up. Rat, would you be interested in maybe perhaps getting an interview from the captain of either Trap Team or Push? Otherwise,
Yes, absolutely.
yes.
Yes. Now, just quickly before we do so,
yes.
if you don't mind, sorry, Corey.
No, go ahead.
I'm
go
stepping on your toes a bit here.
No. This gives me a chance to try and message the captain. So fire away, captain.
Okay, no problem. In our server, there is a couple of threads underneath Seasons Write Up channel in the underneath the OBL Seasonal Hub. We have OBL's Twitter, Follow the Action, where you can join in with our mate Bread from Performing Matcha Boys and follow a bit of a Twitter feed, a little bit of a feed that gives you all the information that you need to follow the teams in our competition in Division 2. Underneath that, we have BL Honda Civic. A big shout out to BL Honda Civic. He's doing his own little run, doing some interviews with people, doing some podcasts, and making sure that the entertainment is still there on the side in what's called the Civic Press seasonal write-ups. So if you want to follow along with something extra in Split 0 OBL Division 2, please give these threads a shout out. And we might have some interviews coming on.
Yes.
Now we're gonna interview first Trap Team.
Yep. So I will pull in Dawn, which is the I don't think the captain, but it is the jungler of Trap Team. So I will pull them in in here now for a couple words. Hello, Dawn.
Oh, yo.
Welcome.
Yo, thanks for having me.
No, good. How are you feeling? You've got to have some adrenaline in you, right?
No, that was like a crazy series, We had like a crazy bounce back in game 1. Came back from a really big deficit. And then game 2, I thought we carried that energy over and we ended up performing really well.
Oh, it was a pleasure. It was so fun watching the entire thing from game 1 across to game 2. Game 1, you're really kind of we're on the back end for at least the first half of the game. And then I don't know what happened. There, a switch flicked and, oh, I'm here to win. And you got it. I think you nearly got. You might have aced and then walked it, and then boom, you were at the enemy nexus. You were at Push's nexus, and you seized it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I thought we were kind of in a losing position in game 1, especially because I thought they outscaled us pretty hard with Vlad, Gwyn, and stuff. But I think like our macro ended up being like really good. We ended up like trading a lot of like
Yeah.
towers, and our cross map ended up being really strong. But yeah, I think we were able to convert it into like a decent amount of like leads, which then they were able to like use around dragon. And then I think our end window was like really like small, so like oh, might as well just send it and like try for it, you know.
Yeah, no, and
Hey,
again,
now,
like,
Dawny, just a question.
yeah, no, go ahead, Rat, go ahead.
Just a question from the Ratty, if you don't mind, Dawny.
Of course, of course.
All right. So you were really decisive with your Mel fight, and the counter engage opportunities that you took on Fancy. Were you finding it hard to match his caliber? He's quite a confident jungler. Or did you find it easy? Were you there on his toes, and were you tracking him all the time in the jungler like a little rat in a burrow? And did you sniff his cheese, Dawny?
I mean, to be fair, like Fancy is like pretty good. You know, I consider him like a really like top tier jungler. I think he's like super efficient and he like makes the right choices a lot of the time. But I think if you like carry that over too much, it kind of like it becomes a bit easy to predict. So like, you know, we're able to say, oh, he's able to like pathing top to bot, and then we're able to like match camp timers and stuff. So we're able to like play around that like really well. So yeah, I mean, I still think he's like really good, but I guess we like did plan in advance a lot for them.
And it showed.
Oh, that's good to
and it
respect
showed.
the opponent, mate. Fantastic for that as well. Hey, good sportsmanship there. And just lastly, going into your draft, you had a really nicely rounded comp game 2. Game 1, a little bit sketchy, maybe looking for the scaling comp, but game 2, nicely executed. So what were your thoughts going to the draft? What were your game plans?
Yeah, I think I agree with you like pretty hard that like our game 1 draft was like kind of shaky, but our game 2 draft was really mega. I think game 1, I mean, we had like a clear game plan, but I think we understood that the Gwen is not something that we can like directly plan for just because of how oppressive it is in like the current meta. So I was thinking, how can we be able to like neutralize some of the other threats? I think Trundle is actually quite decent into Gwen because it serves as kind of terrain control. So her W doesn't serve as kind of like a run it straight ability, especially towards our backline. For game 2, I think I don't know, game 2, I think we just had like a super winning draft. I'd say like they kind of messed up their draft instead of us being like much better. Like picking Kiana and then leaving like some tanks open and stuff. I don't know. It's like kind of like a sketchy decision. And yeah, I mean, that's all I can say for now.
Hey, congratulations, mate. You take that home with a trophy in your heart, a bit of gold there hanging up on the wall. That's
Yeah.
1-1 for Team Trap. We'll see you in week
course.
3. And congratulations to you and your teammates.
Yeah. Cheers, brother. Thanks.
Enjoy. Alrighty.
Thanks, brother.
Well, with that, Dawn, Trap Team's jungler, makes their withdrawal, and with that, let us get introduced to Spooky, which is Push Team's captain. We'll get some words from there. Hello, Spooky. How are you feeling after that game? Even though it was like a 2-0 loss, game 1, you really held the advantage the entire time. Game 2, you were trying to catch your tail, and though you never caught it, it wasn't until like the 16-minute mark where it kind of really started to run away. Like, how are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling. Oh, is my mic working?
Yes. No, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
You're fine.
Sorry. Yeah, feeling pretty defeated after that one. Honestly, a little bit confused. Can't wait to go over the VOD review for the first game to really see, I guess, how bad that last fight was and how we lost that game. We're a little bit confused, honestly, as a team. However, but yeah.
These things happen. It's Division 2 OBL. You played very well the entire time. Obviously, like when you go over the review, there might have been a misplay. It's good. This is why we have coaches. They can spot this out and crunch down on you. Rat, is there anything you want to say towards the end of this?
Oh, I just want to say, that game 1 was really close. There were definitely opportunities where you could have taken it. What was your game plan coming into game 1? And I want to know a little bit about how you guys communicate. Is there any potential person that you follow as a lead communicator that you sort of, makes the call and then you go for it? What's the process?
Well, it definitely depends. A lot of calls for fights are made around, I'd say, whoever's most fed on the team. If they can be there, if they can't be there, then we're really walking into death if we can't have Vixodia walking with us.
I like that term, the Exodia.
Okay, well that's all right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a
the
common one
Exodia's nice.
used
I like that. Well,
amongst team push. Yeah.
well, we're definitely not counting you out. You know, you've got a lot to show. We've got, you
Look.
know, 5 weeks left for playoffs. Hey, keep bringing your energy because Team Push, they're not going anywhere. They're here to stay, right?
Exactly.
You're
Look,
walking into
it's
week 3.
so hot today. My room is like a sauna. I need to go just lay
Yes.
down outside on the grass or something. I'm so sweaty and sticky.
Well, you go and do that. Get some water. I'm in a
Yeah.
mask and a wrap. I'm in a mask.
Oh yeah,
and
I don't know
and a
how you're
suit
coping
and a
in
wrap
that.
mask.
Yeah.
So
No. Good
with
job tonight,
that,
guys.
thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us for an interview.
No,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Thank you
Um,
for having me.
and be sure to hang around. And I want to see a tier list from you soon, please. Yet
Ooh,
have
from
not
us?
delivered.
What do you mean? Have we not?
From you in particular, you need
Oh.
to deliver your own tier list. Okay, let's get the conversations going. Okay, let's not shy away, Spirwiki.
Okay,
Nothing like
okay,
getting in
okay.
trouble from admin on
I'll
get
live
right
on
on it.
stream. How
Okay.
good's that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us. Unfortunate about tonight, but good luck next week.
No, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Against me.
Now,
No,
like
we won't
one
need
win,
it.
one loss.
You guys are pretty easy. This was probably just easy practice for next week, I suppose.
Okay. All right. I'll see you there.
All right. See
Bit of
you.
ego in that
See you
tone,
later.
I hear. Alrighty.
Corey, that
So
was awesome, man.
That was amazing. Again, everyone watching, that was Spawookie, the team captain of Push that just left us. Rat, pleasure casting. This was very, very fun.
Thanks, brother. It was a good game. Yeah, I'm gonna improve. Gonna do some practice on my play to play. Hopefully that was entertaining. Beautiful color cast. Beautiful podcast. You, the man himself, Corey. Guys, thanks for joining us with the OBL. Remember, stay posted, Div 1, because we are coming your way with some casts next week or in the next couple of weeks. And that, guys, take care.
Righto. Adios. Enjoy. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you in the next one.